It's Indie Tuesday! I am so excited to start this new series of videos where, as often as I have them on Tuesdays, I'm going to post a video where we have an indie author that I either share their book or have them on with me to talk about it, and I am just thrilled for my first one. So this was really exciting for me as a new YouTuber that I had my first author reach out to me because she just found me and wanted me to review her book. So here we are. It's by Laura DiNovis Berry. We have the Nasties of Nastgant Swamp. So I just love the title. And I mean, look at the book cover, it's just beautiful. So it has a really great feel going into it that, you know, it seems like something good. And so, I mean, you know, you don't judge a book by its cover, but you kind of do. First impressions are important. So I love the title, love the cover. So this is so much fun. It is a series of books, but not necessarily needing to be read in order. She calls it A Story of Antiphus. So this is a series of books that doesn't necessarily need to be read in order because each story is a standalone of itself, but the characters and the location, they all relate. And so she calls it A Story of Antiphus. So I take it that's the world, that's the area, all right? And so this particular book is about Valentino. So this was the one thing that I was kind of like, because Valentino, he's 5 and he talks like he's 5 and he's a 5-year-old, all right? And so that was the one that I was kind of like, is this really for middle grade? So I'd say more younger middle grade, maybe your 8-year-olds that are good, really good readers. But you know, definitely could be a fun read aloud for ages 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it would be fun, and I think kids would enjoy it too. But that was the one thing that I was kind of surprised about. I think Laura goes and she takes these different siblings or cousins, these different characters within this Antiphus world, and it's from their point of view. So this particular one's just about Valentino, the 5-year-old, and it's really fun. I love the adventure in it. So it starts out with Valentino, and it's going to be a big fun day because the family's all getting together, the cousins and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas, and a brother's coming home, and it is exciting. And so it starts out fun with his excitement, but then part of his day is ruined a little bit because there's a little bump in his day, and they don't really, you know, oh, of course it's Tino. He's always, he's 5, so trouble happens. And so while he's needing to get cleaned up, a gnome comes and invites him to a party, and how exciting to be invited and the guest of honor at this party with this gnome. And so he magically takes him away to the Nastgant Swamp, and pretty quickly, Valentino realizes that getting invited by a gnome to a party was not a good thing. And so there's this adventure that, you know, he's got to get away from these gnomes because the gnomes want to eat him. And there's trolls, and then there's these different magical powers that some of the different humans have. And there's just magical fun creatures, like the family has, instead of chickens, they have grickens. I think I said it right. And it's just this fun story land of magic. And I think that you'll really enjoy it. And I'm excited to read more. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but I think there's definitely some surprises of the different characters, because you might typically think one big character might behave one way and one character might behave a different way. But as one character points out in the book, you know, it's just like with humans, that there are good and bad, and it's all about the choices that we make. And so I really enjoyed this book, and the writing, the language is so beautiful. I was talking to my husband about it, and I was telling him, you know, I love the imagery. I love the word choice. And so it's just a really great read. And so I was sharing part of it with him, and he said, oh yeah, that's beautiful language. And he's a historian, and he's kind of boring sometimes. And so that's definitely a compliment coming from him. So, you know, it's just a really fun, exciting book, and I hope you will check it out and come back in the future for more indie author days that we will continue to have. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.